Welcome back to McLaren Port Huron's Today's Health program. Today we're talking about Parkinson's disease. Joining me now is McLaren Port Huron's Community Outreach Coordinator, Kelly DiNardo. Kelly, welcome back to the program.
Thanks for having me.
Now, I know that we offer a lot of programs through our 55 Plus, but what resources are available specifically for patients or families with Parkinson's?
Well, we do have a support group here at McLaren Port Huron, and it's for both the person living with Parkinson's disease and their caregiver. What's nice about our group is we are affiliated with the Michigan Parkinson's Foundation, so that really gives us access to cutting-edge information, what's new in research and clinical trials, as well as, that connection and access to more information. So we found it very beneficial.
Can you give an overview of the topics that are discussed at the support group sessions?
Oh, sure. Yeah, our support groups are very information driven. We typically have a guest speaker every month. So I ask the members, what kind of information are you interested in? So I can find a speaker that can speak to that subject for them. So commonly, they like to know just kind of like overview of Parkinson's disease. We do a review course pretty much yearly. And then they're interested in anything regarding mobility. They're very interested in physical therapy, in exercise programs, and maybe some safety issues, things to keep them safe while they're in their home. They want to know about speech therapy, because people with Parkinson's disease typically have difficulty projecting. To them, it sounds like they're talking very loud, but people have a hard time hearing them. So they want to know what they can do to improve their projection, with their speech. And they want to know about medications, about alternative treatments, maybe surgery. We've talked about deep brain stimulation surgery before. So just really a variety of topics, but definitely a lot of good information and education during our support groups.
What type of a response do you receive from the attendees of the support group sessions?
Yeah, we have a very active support group. So we have members that are newly diagnosed up to people that are living 20 years with Parkinson's disease. So they like to come together, to learn from each other. Oftentimes people have very specific questions in mind. They want to know what kind of therapy or what kind of exercise or where are you going, which doctors are you seeing, so they're really wanting to learn from each other. And I think, support groups, it's so important for that commonality, that sense of someone else knows what I'm going through. And, a lot of times people think support groups are for people that are grieving, and that's definitely not the case for this group. They come together to learn from each other and to help each other. So it really is a great way for people to come out, meet other people that are going through very similar situations, and to gather more information, be more informed.
How often are the support groups held?
Well, we meet monthly. So we meet on the first Wednesday of the month at 2 o'clock over at 55 Plus in the Jefferson building. We do take the summers off because a lot of our members like to vacation, take advantage of our warm summer months here. So we don't have meetings in July or August. So the other 10 months, though, the first Wednesday of the month.
Is there any registration that is required, or how should they just come on that day?
So there's no registration required. It's free to come. If they want to know about topics, they're always welcome to contact me, to find out who's the speaker or what are we discussing. But yeah, just come, just show up. We'd love to have them.
And if anybody does have questions about the support group, how can they contact you?
They can always call Health Access if they have information, or if they have a question specific for me, they can contact me through 55 Plus.
Kelly, this has been great information. Thank you for joining us today.
Yeah, thanks for having me.
And thank you for watching. If you have questions, need a physician referral, or have suggestions for topics you'd like to hear more about, you can contact us by calling Health Access at 1-800-228-1484. You can also watch Today's Health, request a copy of our program, and access other reliable healthcare information by visiting our website. As always, tune in next time to Today's Health. Today's Health is brought to you by McLaren Port Huron.